Oh boy, am I excited to finally be in 1.12. Am I right? No, I'm wrong. I'm not in 1.12, but there has been so many changes here today. So before we start our episode, a little summary. The slime farm is in progress. No need to show you. It's just being dug out. I dug a little bit more, but this, you guys, this I talked about at the end of last episode, putting in a dock. And, I was going to make that this episode, but then I was like, meh, do they really want an episode of me putting in docks? No, they don't. So I just did it all off camera. Hope you guys are cool with that. I didn't connect it to the boat yet because I'm not sure about how I'm going to do that. But yeah, it's just a pretty basic dock. I added some detail, and then in case you were wondering, all of the light level on it is perfect. We're not going to get any spawns on it whatsoever, and I went a lot more basic than that fancy schmancy one because it's too busy for me. That design is too busy. This design is literally perfect. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a nice day. Welcome back to now episode 18, and we've got a project on our hands today, and it involves sand, cacti, this acacia wood, and then a whole bunch of stone bricks, stone stairs, stone whatever. We are going to make a cactus farm, an automatic cactus farm. Now, I know I'm going to regret this placement later because we're going to have our automatic slime farm over there that's going to be kind of like AFK-able, but we're going to put the cactus farm over here. I'm going to regret it because I'm going to want to AFK over there, and I'm not going to get cacti, but I mean, how much cacti do I really need? We're going to make a cactus tower. It'll be relatively decently productive. I don't know, I hope. Something like that. Hope that makes sense. So for this design, I actually already have a bit of a plan as to what's going on. So let me just lay out a little bit of it. Okay, so this is what's happening at this exact moment in time. We have some floating blocks, and then, oh, I didn't put the floating blocks in the right spot. Hold on, dang it. So this is what's going on. Now that I fixed that stupid little error, we have a box. I did a little bit more than the last cut, but we have a box, and now I have to fill water in on the inside of here. Now we have our water stream, so the next thing is sand on top of all of these, and then cacti on top of the sand. Now that's not going to be an option right now because I only have 2 cacti, so we're gonna let these kind of grow up, and then we'll start planting them, as they like they grow. But after this step, the next step is pretty easy again. Takes a lot of birch wood though. I chose diorite for down here just because I figured I wouldn't really see it. This is going to change to like right here. I won't be able to see that. But yeah, that's why I chose the diorite. So anyways, imagining this dirt right there is the cactus. So is that one. What we need to do is diagonally above it. So right here where I place that birch block, we need to have, like a block hanging down. So the cactus will grow, or try to grow too tall, and then immediately break, and then fall into our water stream, which will push it down into where that lower block is, and I'll put a hopper in there, or 2 maybe. And then, yeah, this is a pretty basic farm, but the design is kind of unique, at least I would think so. I was trying to design a relatively compact one of these, and this is what I came up with. I know I'm not the first one to do this. Alright, so now after this layer is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, and I'm just going to literally cover this whole story with birchwood, because this is going to be 2 stories tall. We're not just going to do 1 story. I want 2 stories, so that is 32 total plants. The hardest part is probably going to be doing the outside. This whole farm is pretty easy to build, and I actually never built one of these in my other Let's Play series. We got to, 62 or something episodes? I don't know. We got really far, and I never had a cactus farm. I think. I never had like a proper cactus farm like this. So yeah, it's kind of like an achievement, I guess. It's a little different. What's going to happen is those acacia beams are going to continue straight upwards. We're going to use glass. We're going to do some nice windowing on in here, but the backside might be different. It's looking interesting so far. That's That's for sure. It's interesting, to say the least. Somewhere in this design, it differs from my original plan. One measurement is off somewhere, but it doesn't look like it's a vital measurement. Just like that, nice and easy. Now we need a sign right there. I can make one of those really easily. But most of the cacti will fall into the water, go down here, and then I can pick it up. So now I just need to hop back up here and continue the second story. Should be easy enough. It's just going to be annoying to go up and down and up and down. Now the whole same little like cactus there grows too high, and then over here we need some birch blocks, and then over here right there, same thing again, just gotta duplicate that. So there is that. Now for the roof of this thing, I was thinking just a flat roof. I don't want to try and do some kind of sloped roof or fancy things. So what I'm thinking is we'll throw our crafting table down really quick. Hold on. Turn a bunch of these into slabs and just kind of slab the roof over, so then I don't get spawns up here, because that's something I don't want to happen. And then I'll just take more stone brick stairs like this and kind of do them along this edge somehow. Oh. No. Oh. I just forgot. I forgot the sand, you guys. Dang it. I gotta raise all of this now. Well, I knew something wasn't right. Whoops. Very minor, but glad I caught this flaw. Now, when I built this thing, I put these corner posts in the wrong spot. Basically, there was a corner post blocking right there where I placed that second diorite, right there, which would have blocked anything falling in this stream. But I fixed that. I just needed to move these posts out one more. I can never quite seem to follow my mock-ups or my original practice designs very well. Alright, so that brings us to this. That whole thing is done. Now, let's get off of that. Now, what's going to happen here is there's going to be two more beams going straight up here and here. Then we're going to come in here, like right there where I'm putting the dirt, and we're going to come back in with some color, some random color, and I'm going to let you guys help me choose what color of concrete or cement or whatever it's called should we put in here. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be like the hardened form or whatever, and then I'm going to go in front of it and do some kind of like wavy design with the birch wood, like creating some kind of wave going on in front of it, so you won't see it all, but it'll peek through. I'm thinking green, but it's going to be up to you guys. So go in the comments right now and tell me what color of concrete. I think we need a bunch of green dye, which unfortunately means I've got some AFK work to do. So I've got a little bit of a catch going on here. While I'm AFKing, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this dock, the one that I'm standing on. I'm going to start building it across the lake here. I have to go pretty much just straight across, so I'm going to start building that, and then I'll catch back up with you and see how much cactus I have. I don't anticipate a bunch because I'm not going to be right around it, but we'll figure it out. I've got some off-camera work to do. And the AFK work is done. Look at this whole thing. It's filled. And I have this much from AFKing. So now I'm going to throw a furnace down and start smelting the cactus. Whoa. Oh, hey, bud. Let's get him out of here. I built, that dock at first, so that's not really AFK. It really just looks the same. There's not much to show you. I just kind of want to show you, it's over here and it's going across. I didn't do anything on the other side. It just kind of ends. I'll worry about connecting it to something when I figure out what goes over there. Here's a side view. And yeah, so now I'm thinking green, like dark green glass panes going all around me. The one thing though is this farm isn't as productive, honestly, as I wanted it to be, or as I thought it would be. It's kind of slow. I don't know if I'm ever going to need a mass amount of cacti though, so this build is all done, other than the front, which will finish whenever we update to 1.12. We'll pretty up the front and figure out how to make the chest look nicer nicer and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the build. Now there is one more thing I want to do today. And wow, let me actually say, I like the green glass. I was really unsure of it, but I think it works nicely. It's different. I don't want everything looking the same. Now there is one final thing that we're going to do today before we end the episode. We will be finally going into the Nether very, very soon here. So I want to pick a spot for the portal, and that spot is right here. We're going to build the portal, and then I'm guessing next episode we will go in to the portal. We're not going to go into it or turn it on today. Just want to get it built, and we're going to get on making a building for that portal too, shortly after we get it built, or like on, you know what I mean? That's one thing that I wanted to do last series that I never did. I had finally planned to, and that was going to be like episode 64 or 65 or whatever, but never ended up doing it. So that's one thing that will be coming soon. Nether portal, Nether fortress, Nether building, whatever. But yeah, so automatic farm, docks, a lot of changes today, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I had a lot of fun making this stuff and doing this off-camera work and whatnot. Oh wait, I don't think I ever showed you that I AFK fished after I made that long dock. And look at this. This is what I got. These books here, and then a bunch of rods. This is the rod that I used. I had enchanted to get this rod, and then I got all my levels back and then some. But yeah, we have our first mending stuff right there. A mending bow and then a mending rod. There's another mending rod in here somewhere. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.